Hey, if you're a woman over 60 and you're dealing with high blood pressure and hormone changes at the same time, you need to watch this video because most women don't realize that their hormones and their blood pressure are connected. And when you support one, you support the other. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 foods that do both at the same time. My name is Joel. I'm a registered nurse and a naturopath for over 20 years. And my wife, who's also a registered nurse, specializes in women's hormone health. And you can check out her YouTube channel at Everyday Nurse on YouTube. But between our two platforms, we've reached millions of women who were told that these problems were separate, but they're not. And these 5 foods prove it. So here's what nobody told you. When your estrogen dropped, your blood vessels lost their natural support system. Your stress response got amplified and your rest quality declined and your blood pressure climbed. So you got a pill for the pressure, you got a pill for the hot flashes, maybe you got a pill for the sleep, but nobody said that these 5 foods that I'm going to talk about support all of that at once. All right, food number 1 is ground flaxseed. This is the queen of the list. So if you eat nothing else on this list, get flaxseed. Flaxseed contains lignans, and lignans are plant compounds that gently support your estrogen balance. And when estrogen dropped after menopause, your hot flashes started, right? Your mood shifted, your rest got worse. But researchers found that women who included flaxseed in their routine experienced 50% drop in their hot flashes. How about them apples? 50% from a seed. But here's the blood pressure piece. Flaxseed is loaded with omega-3s. Omega-3 supports blood vessel flexibility. So when your vessels are flexible, blood flows easier. Your pressure stays healthier. A study in the Journal of Hypertension observed that ground flaxseed was associated with a 10-point difference in their blood pressure over 6 months. One food, your hormones are supported, your blood pressure is supported, both at the same time. And you just need 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed every single day. You can grind flaxseed in the blender, in a coffee grinder, and then you put it in your oatmeal and a smoothie. This is one of those things that I tell women over 60 is non-negotiable for your daily diet. Number 2 is pumpkin seeds. Most women over 60 are deficient in magnesium, and magnesium is everything. So blood vessels relax with magnesium. This supports a healthy blood pressure. Your muscles relax, no more leg cramps at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nervous system calms down, your cortisol comes down, your rest improves, which is when your hormones are supposed to be reset. So remember, estrogen dropping made you more sensitive to cortisol. So magnesium helps bring that cortisol down. And deep rest is when your body recalibrates your entire hormone system. So pumpkin seeds are one of the richest magnesium sources on the planet. If you don't have access to pumpkin seeds or you just want to take a magnesium supplement, I do have magnesium supplements in my showcase in my profile. Just send me a DM and I'll send you the link. And again, this video is sponsored by Everyday Nurse on YouTube. Annie is a nurse and she is hosting a live event coming in June with Barbara O'Neill herself speaking to women specifically on how to balance their hormones naturally. So if you'd like information on this event to get your virtual or your live tickets, comment restore in the comments below or DM me the word restore and I will send you the link. Food number 3 is sesame seeds. Now, here's one most women have never been told about. Sesame seeds provide calcium and zinc. Both minerals decline sharply after menopause. So calcium supports your bones, which lose density faster when estrogen drops. You can get calcium from a seed. No dairy needed. In fact, dairy products leach calcium from your bones instead of giving it. It is a huge misnomer, is a huge myth that media has pushed over the years, that dairy products and animal products give you the calcium that you need. It is not true. You've got to get it from a plant-based source in order to truly support your bones. And zinc supports your immune system and your hormone metabolism. Sesame seeds also contain sesamin, a compound that supports healthy liver function. You don't need to take notes, just save this video and share it. But your liver processes your hormones, and so sesamin supports your liver processing of those hormones. When your liver is sluggish, your estrogen, your cortisol, and your progesterone all go out of balance. A study in the Yale Journal of Biology and Medicine observed that sesame consumption was associated with blood pressure improvements comparable to some of the pills you're on. So, I sprinkle sesame seeds on everything that I eat. You can also blend it into a tahini. We put tahini in the food that we cook. My wife likes to cook a lot of Indian type spice foods. So tahini goes in things really well. And that is a great source of these nutrients. Food number 4 is figs. Figs have more potassium per serving than bananas. Isn't that crazy? Potassium supports the process of pushing excess sodium out of your body. So less sodium is associated with healthier blood pressure. And figs are one of the richest plant-based sources of calcium. 5 dried figs gives you about 135 milligrams. That's real bone support without the dairy. So after menopause, your bones lose density faster than at any other time in your life. Estrogen used to protect them, but now estrogen is lower and your calcium is more important than it's ever been. So the fiber in figs also supports your gut health, and your gut makes 90% of your serotonin, which supports your mood, your rest, and that stress response that we've been talking about. And number 5, which was one of the most surprising to me, is that beets are loaded with natural nitrates. And nitrates are what your body turns into nitric oxide. And here's why that matters specifically for women after menopause. When your estrogen dropped, your body's ability to produce nitric oxide declined with it. So your estrogen used to support your nitric oxide production, but without it, your vessels have less of the molecule that keeps them relaxed. So, beets help fill that gap. Researchers at Queen Mary University observed that beet consumption was associated with improvements in blood pressure readings within just a few hours. So your estrogen dropped, your nitric oxide dropped with it, but beets support your body in making more of it naturally. So that's not even replacing your hormones. That's just giving your body an alternative pathway to produce what it lost. So you can roast them, you can juice them, you can shred them raw into a salad. It's that deep red color that is the medicine. So everything I just shared is the connection between hormones and blood pressure. But the hormone side goes much deeper than what I can cover in one video. That's Annie's World, my wife, everyday nurse, Annie, everydaynurse.com, or Everyday Nurse on YouTube. She's a registered nurse and has spent years focused specifically on helping women navigate this exact piece. But she's hosting a live event called Restore Her Hormones this June in Louisville, Kentucky. And Barbara O'Neill is the keynote speaker. If you've ever watched a Barbara O'Neill lecture and thought, I wish I could be in that room, this is your chance. This event is going to cover hormones, blood pressure, rest, energy, and all in relation to mothers and daughters. So if you have a daughter and you are interested in helping her avoid hormone chaos, you must be at this event. Comment restore in the comments below, or DM me the word restore to get your ticket to a virtual or a live showing of this event. And remember, genetics writes the recipe, but lifestyle bakes the cake. Be your own doctor.